Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. I'd just like to say to you all that I don't think some of you are taking this virus very seriously. Some of you are still in people's faces talking outside as if there's no virus, no deadly virus. You're still sitting out on your porches, balconies, talking to people, hollering, screaming, yelling back and forth like it's summertime with no virus. Your children are still playing outside, knowing they're going to touch things, going to go by people, doorways, breezeways, especially if your children are in an apartment complex. Fellas still hanging in the street on the street corners, hustling. Some of you still walking in the stores with no mask, no gloves on. I don't know what your malfunction is. What is the problem? And I understand the rules change. They keep changing. You don't know what to think, what to believe. But you should believe those people that are dead because they ain't talking. They ain't talking. More African Americans are deceased. More African Americans are being afflicted with this virus because of underlying conditions. Some of you may be questioning that. Do we really need to question that? We know that some of us are ill, we are sick, we have health problems. We have more health problems than maybe other nationalities. It's just a spoken word. But to walk around here, standing outside, 2-3 feet away from people talking without a mask on, talking near your homes, doorways, breezeways, whatever, porches, balconies, with people right beside you, you know that's idiotic. You know that's idiotic. Because you're assuming what? That you know that person? They ain't got it. I ain't got it. Why? Because you're not coughing yet? Stop being ignorant. Stop being ignorant. I know we all have to go to the store at some point. Mr. Trump does not want us going out, but every 2 weeks. So that's what? Twice a month. I know some of you can't sit that long. You want to shop. You want to run around. You want to be in the stores. You want to look at something. Touch something. I get it. You're used to being on the go. But you see, now is when you need to sit and reflect on those things that you took for granted. To be able to move about, to go and do as you want, see fit, live how you wanted to live. But there's an entity out there that says, no ma'am, no sir. You're going to have to sit on down, read a book, sleep, rest, put your feet up. Have a cold one, hot tea, coffee, whatsoever, but you need to sit on down. Watch a little TV, read a book, do something constructive with your time. And that goes for the children. I'm tired of hearing your children playing outside and it's dark outside. Come on with it. And no, not late. Not 10:30, not 9:30, but dark. Nonetheless. So don't get it twisted that because it's Corona time, no school time, your child should still be outside in the dark, roaming around, playing in the neighborhood apartment complexes. Because don't forget now, the boogeyman still got 2 feet. And he or she don't mind picking your baby up. Okay? And this would be the perfect time, wouldn't it? It's warmer outside. People wanting to be outside knowing they shouldn't be outside. And the children are lingering because mama's tired of hearing them babies holler and scream and moan. They're getting on her nerve because she's home from work and she's looking at her children all day, so she's tired of them. So I'm going to let them play out a little bit longer. But you know that's foolish because one, we have an invisible killer out there. And we also have the one with 2 feet that won't mind getting your baby gone. So you people need to wake up. You women know better. Or let me say you females should know better. Your children don't have any business outside playing past dark, period. Corona, no corona. And I'd be leery of them playing out here even during daylight savings time for the fear of running their fingers across anything. Touching a car handle, door handled, someone's doorknob going into their home. the railings. Children are not going to wash their hands as frequently as an adult. And you mamas and papas and grandmamas and aunties, you know this. You people better wake up out there. And I understand that you're bored. You want some air. Nothing wrong with that. Some of you want to take a jog. Some of you want to walk down the sidewalk, walk down the street, get some air. Push the baby in the baby stroller. Walk your dogs, of course. But I still think, even passing somebody on the sidewalk, you don't know who just sneezed and coughed when you walk by. You don't have to speak to them. You don't have to say hello, especially you're not wearing a mask. For those of you going in them stores still not wearing a mask and gloves, come on now. You touching all those products in that store, putting them in your buggy, touching that nasty buggy. Lifting the hood up, the trunk, in your car, putting your groceries in, back door, front door, whichsoever. Then you get in your car, open that door, shut the door. You just touch the knob on the inside. Now you're touching the steering wheel. Now you're messing with your phone because you got to call Pookie Ray Ray to see what they want from McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. You see where I'm going. And y'all still talking on them phones in the stores. Why? Even with the gloves on, like the nurse said, you should not be talking on the phone in the store, touching that phone with those nasty fingers, even with the gloves on. And then putting that phone back in your purse, back in your pocket. And you ain't even thought to wipe that bad boy off by the time you get home. You go right, pull the gloves off, start messing with your parcels, possibly don't wipe nothing down in the house, doorknobs, handles, bags, nothing, and then go pick your nasty phone back up and put it up to your nice little face and cheeks. Come on now. If you're going to go outside that front door, wear a mask, even if it is to just empty the trash, check the mail, I don't care. And especially if you live in a populated place such as an apartment complex, a high-rise building. A building that's 3 flat, 4 flat, 5 flat, 6 flat. You understand? All those of you who live upstate, New York, Chicago, Detroit, you know what I'm talking about. You know damn well you need to be walking around with a mask on as soon as you come out the door if you live in an apartment building. Don't think this heifer won't tag you, because she will if she wants you. Nobody is invincible. And for those of us who are still around talking on this YouTube, Facebook, America, the news, we are fortunate. And I will say for myself, I am humbled and I am grateful. And I pray every day, every night I talk to God. Please do not let that thing ravage my body, my spirit, or my mind. And the other day I was tearful because I was like, how did it get to this? This is depressing. This is horrible. And whether you were a busybody that stayed on the go or you were not, be it by your own choice or you didn't have the means to get around and be a busybody, it is still sad and depressing nonetheless. So I'm just saying this little message to some of you who are still walking around without the mask and the gloves on. Still got people in your face. Still got people coming in your house. You still going to people's houses. You're working with the public and then you're coming home, sleeping under folks and walking by people in your house. You know better. And I understand everybody can't quit their job, depending on working at a hospital. But you understand what I'm saying? You take a risk every day you walk out that door. You take a risk every day you walk into a public venue, which is your job. And then you come home around people, pets, children. I'm just saying. Because things will never be the same. You get that COVID-19. And it surely won't be the same if others in your house get the COVID-19 and they don't fare well, let's just say. And neither do you. Just saying. I understand everybody's financial situation isn't the same. Everybody cannot quit their job if they work in a public sector. I get that. Those of you who are in the medical profession and you work in nursing homes and the hospital, but baby, you do know there is a risk every day. You walk into that job and then you walk out of there and you come back home to others in your house. It's a risk. It's a deadly risk. And I understand that the people in the hospital need you. So it's a flip of a coin. What do I do? Do I help save these lives? Or do I think of myself? It's a hell of a place to be in. And I don't wish that on anybody. But I sure as in hell don't wish death on you either. Make those children come in soon as it starts to get dark outside. Stop leaving your babies outside. Retards. I'm saying it to you. Because I don't want to hear your babies at 7:30, 8:30. Let's say after 8. Because it's dark. It's after 8 now. Into East Tennessee time is 8:31. So that means it's dark outside. I shouldn't hear nobody's child outside. Because as I state, it won't be Corona out there lurking around. Them two-legged monsters, they still in full throttle, looking for a victim, be it a child, be it an adult. So you all are still being lax in your behavior with this COVID-19 on the horizon. You can still get this virus, pass this virus, be a carrier, a receiver, and letting your children walk around and play all the time is still no good. And no one's leaving them out at night. Come on now. Don't act like you just went and lost your damn mind. Stay woke out there, America. Stay woke out there. Praying for all of you. Praying for this nation. Praying for those abroad. Praying that the heat, obviously, will come along and knock this virus down. I was praying for the cold, hoping that cold front would come, but maybe the cold front has subsided for a while. But we still have all of April to go, so we will see what God will bring. Either way, I'm praying for a miracle. Like, share, subscribe. Drop your comments below. Thanks for joining me. God bless you. God keep you safe. Amen. This is Everyday Shenanigans. Bye-bye.